Dance High School in Chandigarh, and I'm with a very special ex-student. Please welcome golf champion Jeev Milkha Singh.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks. Sports captain, huh? Well done.
Back in school with all your students here, more than 20 years?
More than 20 years. It just feels fantastic. You know, I left when I was in the 5th grade, and now I think I've come back after that. All the memories have come back to me, and I think it's a great feeling.
You know, you're here supporting the Marks for Sports campaign. How do you think at the ground level we can implement it most effectively?
I think it's one of the most important things that we need in our country. I feel India is not a sporting country. And to make it a sporting country like the US or like the UK, we need to be more aggressive in sports. And I think marks should be given for sports, starting from the 1st grade in every single school in our country.
Let's give a big round. Come on, guys.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's take a couple of questions too. Okay.
How did you get into golf?
I was very young. I was about 8 years old. My dad started golf. He got a golf set as a gift when he went to London. And I lived in Sector 7. As you know, the golf course is in Sector 6. So I went with him to the golf course, and there were about 4 or 5 other kids playing. Went there, and I said, that's fantastic, I've got company. You know, and we used to play for Coca-Colas, Campas that time. And then I had excellent company, like these 4 or 5 guys, and we used to make 4 balls, and we used to have competitions amongst ourselves, and we just played with each other and made the most out of it. That's how I started.
Jeev, you're of course the legendary Mr. Milkha Singh's son. Did he push you towards athletics, and was he a little disappointed when you took up golf because he thought maybe you'll be the next one to represent India at the Olympics?
No, not at all. In fact, my parents never wanted me to be a sportsman. Oh. Yes, they never wanted me to be in sports. They always said, you got to just focus on studies, and that's all you need to do. But then I started playing too much golf. Then after that, I was sent to a boarding school because I was playing too much. I was not focusing on studies.
So that's the punishment you get?
That's the punishment. 2 years. And I was crying like a baby. I said, Mom and Dad, please don't send me to a boarding school. Please, I still remember. Went there. After that, came back. Then I started playing well in the winter break. Then I won some junior tournaments. That's when I left a boarding school, and that's when I really got involved in the game.
A lot of people consider golf as an old man's sport. So when you were growing up and you were one of the first to actually take up golf seriously so young, you know, reactions kaise aapko milte the? What did people say to you when they used to meet you?
About 15 years ago, when I turned pro, the questions I used to get was, what do you do? I said, I'm a professional golfer. But really, what is your real job? So the real job is I'm a professional golfer, and that's how I make my living, and I represent my country. So these kind of questions come, but these questions were just part of it, you know. But I didn't stop believing in myself, and you need to stick by it.
Okay, so who is the fittest female golfer?
All of them, I think. No, I think Annika was the fittest. Annika Sorostam. She was the fittest female golfer.
Who is your favorite golfer and why?
My favorite golfer is Fred Couples. He's about 52 years old. When I was growing up, I always looked up to him, reason being the way he swung the club and also the way he conducted himself on the golf course. His conduct was very good, and he had a lot of charisma. And I felt that he's the best guy, and I always wanted to be like him.
NDTV's cricket app, Android and iPhone. Fastest scorecard, special analysis, and much more. Download free. ndtv.com/apps.